right, LeetCode problem 100. Same tree. So, given the roots of two binary trees P and Q, write a function to check if they are the same or not. They're considered the same if they are structurally identical and the nodes have the same value. So, as you can see, obviously these are the same. The examples don't really help or explain anything. I guess you can, if you're having trouble visualizing what identical things look like. So I'm gonna go to remove all this. So to do this, first of all, we need to, our first condition would be to check if P, see we've got our P tree and our Q tree, check if those values, using recursion, so the current node that we're on of P and Q, we need to check if those values are empty. So there's no value assigned to them, which means they're null. So therefore we have the same tree or the same subtree wherever node we are, because they return nothing. So if two things have nothing, they're obviously the same. So if P null and Q, yeah, so there's nothing, you'll return true. And then we need to check if P, let's say P equals null or Q. Yeah, so our second condition is if one or the other is null, then we know it can't be the same because one might have a value and one would be null. Therefore, we don't have the same tree, because recursively we will be ending up on the same node in both if they are the same tree. So we just return false there again. And then our third condition, we need to check if the, let's see, value P, if the, P value equal Q dot val. Oh yeah, no. False. Yeah, third condition, we need to check if the value at P is not equal to the value at Q. It does seem like it would do the same thing here, but this checks if there is any value at all in the node, or if the node exists, and if both there's no values in the nodes, then we'd return true, right? Let's see, true, yeah, true. And then there, either or is false, and then if the node values themselves are not equal, obviously we'll just return false. And then we'll do a let left equals is same tree, P dot left, Q dot left, and then let right equal is, oh nope, that was supposed to be right. Okay, so for each of these recursive calls, it goes back to the, so for example, this left one, so is same tree P left and Q left, it goes through and runs this algorithm. So for each step, if we have the same tree, P dot left and Q dot left should have the same values. So we go through and check and make sure they have the same value. If they do, we return true. And then for each one, after we've hit every single node, if there is any node in there that returns false, this return value of left and right, both of these would have to return true. So if there's one node in either list that returns false, or if there's one recursive call that returns false, it will cause either left or right or both to become false, and this and check takes the false value if there is one. So here in the case, if we've got identical trees, it should return true. And then if we have non-identical trees, here's a null value, it'll return false.